So another thing that happened, the NBA announced all rookie team, right? And it's an entire list. So let's show the people the list real quick. This is your list. So we got Scotty Barnes, got Cade Cunningham, right? Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, and Franz Wagner. Right.
Yeah.
So pretty good list. Also, this is the full list for everyone. Part of the second team, you got Herbert Jones, Josh Giddey, boy for OKC. You got Bones Highland. He played really well in Denver. He did.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, these last two, I'm not familiar with. First name is Ayo, and from Chicago, and from Indiana, first name is Chris.
Chris Durate.
Yeah, that's why I want to mess up the last names. Yeah.
And Ayo, I can't even.
I don't want to.
I know who he is. He's backup guard in Chicago. Played the two. He was pretty good throughout the season. Gave him a little lift in mid-season.
Nice.
But yeah, the first team, solid. You know what I mean? Can't really argue with that.
Okay. So are there like any snubs from the first or second?
I mean,
see. So this is the only thing right now. So there's some other players. I think it was because of the season that they had.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't turn out so well for them, or they weren't recognized on this list. For one player that comes to mind was like, Davion Mitchell.
Oh yeah.
From the Kings.
Sacramento.
Yeah. He's nowhere on this list.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because of like
Sacramento gets overlooked a lot too.
They do. They do. And another player, is Kuminga from the Warriors.
I mean,
he didn't have that. I mean, it's just a name to throw out there that could have been potentially on the list. I'm just throwing it out there. Now everybody else, not really. Not really. I would throw out there. What's the kid from the Lakers? That kid, the guy from Lakers who was
Green?
on.
Austin Green? I mean, in the wrong name. Which one? That's the only one I know of.
Dang, what's his? He was undrafted. Let me see.
I think his name is. Not Austin Green. What's the guy's name?
Yeah, you're right. It was Mac Jones.
What's his name? Austin Reeves. That's what I was trying to say. Not Green, Reeves.
Yeah.
I mean,
Austin Reeves. Yeah, there you go. I mean, for the LA faithful out there, I don't know why it took us a minute to get that name, but yeah. But yeah, Austin Reeves, man, he provided a little spark. I think he could have been potential for a second team.
I mean, potential, yeah, but I think what it comes down to is that some of these players, like a Kuminga, for example, I feel like he's more of a guy. It's not like he had a bad season or bad year. He was solid. He fit into the Golden State system.
Yeah.
When it comes to like his statistics and do they stand out compared to the other guys? Not really.
True.
And same thing with Austin Reeves. I think he averaged maybe around 7 points per game. Even though he had a good impact within the team, I don't know if that's going to be more impactful on what these other guys did per night. Because, I mean, like, if you look at the first team, all of those guys were pretty much in Rookie of the Year contention. And then the next, I think Davion Mitchell can make a case because he had a really good season to me. But do I think that Bones Highland, or do I think I can take off Bones Highland or
Oh no.
any of these guys like that? Put Reeves there. I don't know about that one. That's why I'm unsure. But
yeah.
Opinions are opinions. I think they got it right for the most part for this list.
Yeah. Josh Giddey put out a tweet and it implicated that he was like not satisfied with the list. So it has a lot of us thinking, did he think he deserved to be first team all rookie? So I'm about to put this up again. And I'm like, the only case I will make, because I'm not putting him over Scotty Barnes or Kay Cunningham or Mobley or even Jalen Green. The only person I would even think about switching is Wagner and Giddey.
Mm-hmm. I gotta pull up the stats.
Wagner, yeah, I had to compare those two stats. But that's the only, because I know for a fact he's not going to get over the other four.
No.
I know for a fact. But I have to look at Wagner's actual stats. I know he had a good impact for Orlando. I know he's a good player. I know he can shoot. He's definitely a really good prospect. But as far as stats goes, I don't know. I think for the most part, I think Wagner started for most of the year. And I think Giddey, he comes off the bench often for OKC.
Yeah.
So maybe that has something to do with it. I think because he had more minutes, he was able to pull up a little more stats maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Now, if I know the stats, it'll be different. You got the stats or anything?
All right, so I was reading a lot, but which player? Josh Giddey. Let me pull up his stats.
Oh, I'm tripping. I have it right here. So he was 12.5 points.
Okay.
12.5. 6
around
assists.
8 more, 6 assists.
Yeah. While
Okay.
Wagner was
He averaged
15. He had 15.
4.5 rebounds and 3 assists.
It's close, but I will say this: he's played 79. He played 79 games. Giddey only played 54. That's probably what the difference is. Like if I'm a voter, I'm looking at how many games they played too.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
Davion is weird though. That's the weird one to me. He didn't make an other list. He had a decent season.
Look at his
Or
team.
Suggs, Jalen Suggs too.
I forget Jalen Suggs is. Was he a second-year player?
Is he? No, wait. I thought Jalen Suggs was a rookie.
I have Davion Mitchell's. He averaged 11.5 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs is a rookie. He's just not on this list either.
I feel like he got drafted in.
No, he got drafted. No, he got drafted this year. I think this is how it went. Because the Magic had 2.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they had 2 picks this past year. They picked Jalen and Wagner.
Jalen Suggs averaged 12, 3.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Well, man, points wise, Wagner has it. So
I guess he does. But remember, Jalen Suggs made all the noise before coming into the draft too. So he had some hype around him, but to not, I guess he didn't capitalize on it enough to get the recognition. So it's just, we'll see how it goes. Sophomore season, we'll see things definitely pick up.
Yeah, I feel like Orlando as a team is kind of guard heavy. When you have Cole Anthony, you have Suggs, you have
Fultz.
Yes, Markelle Fultz, who I think came back for briefly this season.
He did.
They have
They have pretty steady amount of guards. Good point. So this leads you to think about what they're gonna do with I think Mo Bamba's.
Mo Bamba. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His contract is coming up. So, and if they draft Chet,
what's the other big that came from
Jonathan Isaac.
Not Isaac.
Not talking about Isaac.
No, it's the other guy that they traded for from Chicago. They traded from Chicago.
I know you're talking about. Dang,
His name's
man. I think it starts with a W.
Yes, Wendell Carter.
There we go. Wendell Carter. So that's another big man they have. So you got so the front court is basically about full. If you think about what they are, and Wagner can play the 4.
They also have
Wagner can
Bol.
play 3 or 4, and they got Bol. So like, where does that put Mo Bamba? So if I'm a team, if I need to stretch big, maybe look at trying to go after Mo Bamba because they may not pay him.
They also had Robin Lopez, R.J. Hampton. I mean,
R.J. Hampton's good.
Yeah. But
He's a good player.
It's weird. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do exactly.
We'll see what they because you gotta look at the roster and figure out who they may pick up in the morning because it got a stat front court. I don't know if they'll go after Chet.
They need another.
They need a wing.
Yeah.
They need like a good solid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They need a good solid defensive wing, and not like 3-and-D player.
And if I'm them, I wouldn't look for that in Chet. I'm looking for him.
Not Chet. Not Chet. Chet would be a good player for like the Pistons. Anyone that needs like a big man. You think about Chet being with Cade, for example, or him being paired up with us in OKC, potentially. Because we need a big man. Yeah. But honestly, what I would do if I'm OKC, I would try to get the number 1 draft the next year. Because there's some, you know what I'm thinking about?
Who you talking about?
Oh, you don't know? Okay, so his name is, I can't pronounce his last name. First name is Victor. I think it's Wembayama.
Mm-hmm.
So I would rather have him. I feel like he's gonna go number 1 overall next year.
I'm gonna have to look into him. Victor.
Look into him, man. He
number 1 player in the nation right now, high school. Or like
he's playing in France right now.
Okay.
International player.
Okay.
But if you look him up, bro, I feel like I would stockpile the picks and focus on getting number 1 next year. Because I think he'll be potentially better than Chet. Because this dude, his wingspan is long. He's tall. He can shoot.
Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah.
Okay. 7'2". Oh. Dang, he's 7'2". Oh, yeah,
he's tall.
He's considered one of the best European prospects of his generation.
Yep.
Okay.
He's coming out next year.
He's been playing professional since he was 16.
I'm telling you, I am going after that.
I have seen this kid before. I just okay.
I'm telling you, I would be looking at that.
Oh,
kid.
That's where I know him from. He played on the international team in the Olympics. He played with Rudy Gobert in them.
Nice. You know what? You're right. I do remember seeing them too.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
I mean, well, me personally, I'm not a big fan of tanking, but do what you got to do as a franchise.
Oh,
I'll compete, but
I don't know where your team at, but if you're in position to tank, I would tank just to get a chance to get him. OKC's case, we got so many picks, we could probably trade up if you want to, if they allow us to trade up. Because this is gonna be like that next big. Because honestly, in this year's class, there's no one that's really popping out like that. That's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna make an impact, like Zion, right, or Luka when he came out, right. So this is gonna be that next one.
Yeah.
Mark my words, y'all. Y'all remember this stream, these minutes. Like this gonna come up. Watch. Like if he stays healthy, he's gonna be the number 1 prospect for sure. But yeah, shout out to all the rookie teams that made the list this year. This list of rookies, they definitely made impacts on their team. Remember, Scottie Barnes won Rookie of the Year, so shout out to him. This is good. This is a decent rookie class right here.